Okay, so the question number 1 is, this is past papers of algebra, and we are on 2C now. Okay, the question number 1 is expresses the single fraction. So how we are going to do is, it's 2 by x plus 2 minus x by x plus 3. So the very simple thing is, we can multiply with x plus 2 and divide with x plus 3, not 2. Okay, so we have 2x plus 3 divided by x plus 3, x plus 2, minus x plus 2 divided by x plus 3, x plus 2. So we can write it like this: x plus 3, x plus 2, 2 times, we can solve it, 2x plus 6 minus x square minus 2x, which can be equal to minus x square. 2x or plus 2x and minus 2x can be cancelled, so we will get plus 6 divided by x plus 3 and x plus 2. So we have expressed this as a single fraction.
Yes.
Okay, so the next question is simultaneous equations. Simultaneous equations are a few new questions here. 5x plus 4y is equal to 0. 4x plus 5y is equal to minus 18. So basically, we need to make the one of the constants of the variables same. So if it's 5x and it's 4x, we need to make the constant same. So we can multiply the first term, first equation with 4 and second equation with 5. So what we are going to get here? 5 4 is a 20x plus 16y, which is equal to 0. 5 4 is a 20x plus 25y is equal to, what is 18 into 5?
90.
So it would be minus 90. So now we need to see if we can add them or subtract them. So because 20x and 20x both have positive sign, so we need to subtract them. For subtracting, we're going to change the sign of the lower equation. So this will be cancelled, and what we will get, 25 minus 16, which is 9, and the sign of the bigger number, it is minus 9y, is equal to 90. So we will get y is equal to 90 by divided by 9, that is minus 10. So this is the value of y. Now, what we need to do is, we need to find the value of x, so we can put it in the first equation.
Substitute the value of y.
4 minus 10 is equal to 0. 5x minus 40 is equal to 0. 5x is equal to 40. 5x.
8.
So what is the meaning of the word solve? Solve, whenever there is written solve in any question, it means to find the values of the variables.
Yes. Okay.
Find the value of the variables involved. So whatever variables are there in those equations, we have to find the values of those variables. This is the meaning of the word solve. So the next equation is, solve the equation x squared plus 2x minus 3. So this is simple. We can do the factorization: x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 3. 3 minus 2, no. So how we are going to solve this quadratic equation? So this is quadratic equation. We have three methods: either factorization, quadratic
Middle
function.
term breaking भी हो सकती है.
Yes, completing square, factorization, or quadratic method. Can we use completing square? It's easy. A square plus 2. What is a? A is x, because here we have used x square, so a is x here. And what is b? B should be a number that we should get the answer 2x. So b should be 1. because 2 ones are 2 and x. So whatever b is, we need to add b square and subtract b square. And what is the last number? -3. So we will write -3 as it is. So what we will get? X square plus 2ab plus b square. So these three terms combine together to form a formula. And that formula
X plus 1 whole
is
square.
1 whole square. -1 minus 3 will give you -4 is equal to 0. So x plus 1 whole square is equal to 4. Taking square root on both sides of the equation. So x plus 1 will give you plus -2. Now you have two options. X plus 1 can be solved with +2, and it is going to be 2 minus 1. X is equal to 1. This is the first answer of the x. Then you have x plus 1 is equal to -2. X is equal to -2 minus 1. X is equal to -3, which is the second answer for x. Okay, so because this is a quadratic equation, the degree of the quadratic equation is 2. So because the degree of the
2.
quadratic equation is 2, we are going to get two values of x. So we get the two values of x, one is 1 and -3.
Okay.
Okay. The total cost of electricity supplied to a house is found by adding two charges. These are a fixed standing charge and a charge of unit for each unit of electricity used. The total cost of 100 units is told at 22 and other costs are given. So this is number of units used in total cost. So number of units are 100 and total cost is 22. If number of units are 200, then 27, 542 and 1067. So this is the information which is given to us. Find the total cost of 700 units. So we don't know what is the total cost of 700 units, but we know that number of units, if number of units is
We
100,
can find the cost of
then
1 unit.
the total cost, if the number of units is 100, then the total cost is 22. So if number of units is 1, this is the unitary method. If number of units are 1, then the total cost is 22 divided by 100. So find the total cost of 700 units. So if the total cost, we know that number of units is 1, the total
0.22
cost will
into
be 22 by
700.
100. So for 700 units, number of units is 700. So we can do 22 by 100 times 700. Okay, I will tell you one more thing. This is the total cost, 154 and 7 to the 14. 7 to the 14, yes,
Yes,
but
it's correct.
so this is in dollars. Total cost is in dollars. Okay. So find the fixed standing charge. What is a fixed standing charge? Hello? Any idea
Yes.
or hint? Because these are the units and this is the total cost. The total cost contain two things: a fixed standing charge and a charge for each unit of electricity used. There are two things. So total cost of 100 units is 22. Okay, now tell me if the total cost is number of unit is 200 and total cost is 27. If this is the option, so find what will be the number of units for one.
We'll divide.
Yes.
We will divide them.
Yes, tell me what will come after dividing.
7.41.
Sorry, you have to divide what with what?
200 with 27.
27 with 200. So for this, Number
Then
of
we'll get the
cost
answer
for 1 unit
0.1.
would be 27 by 200. So what should it be? 27
0.135.
by 200. Yes, it would be 0.135. But if we go to this, 22 by 100, the number of cost of 22 by 100, it means it's 0.22. So it is for 100 units, the cost is 0.22. So for 200 units, the cost should be 0.22 time multiply by 200. For 100 units, cost is 22. For 200 units, cost should be double, right? So if it's
Yes.
0.22 for 1 unit, what
So
should
we'll
be?
multiply.
Yes. For 100 units, it's 22. For 200 units, it should be double.
Yes, I understand. Zero 0.88.
Yes. Or we can see that if it's 22, for 200, it should be 44. But it's 27. It's not 44. So it means 44 minus 27 is 17, which is the fixed standing charging.
Okay, I understood.
Got it? Okay, find the number of units used when the total cost is $80. Okay, because we know the total number of units, when number of units is 1, the total cost is 0.22. So, when number of total cost is $80, what will be the number of units used? We need
We
to
can
find
cross
it.
multiply.
Yes, number of units and cost. So number of units is 1, the cost is 0.22. And if cost is 80, what will be the number of units? So it will be
0.0027.
0.0027. How?
हमने 0.22 को 80 से डिवाइड नहीं किया था.
What is cross multiplication?
We'll multiply 80 with 1 and 0.22x. So 80 divided by 0.22. Yeah, it's 363.64.
Yes. Okay, the total cost when N units are used in C dollars. Write down the formula for C in terms of N. Means you have to make C the subject of the formula. So you need to find the total cost when N units are used in C dollars. So for example, this is N and this is C. So C should be equal to, total cost should be equal to number of units used multiply with what? The fixed charge, that is 17. Total cost is equal to
मिस
number of,
फिक्स चार्ज तो इसमें ऐड नहीं हो रही,
add, yes,
तो हम उसको मल्टीप्लाई.
and plus 17, yes. So total cost should be C is equal to number of units used plus the fixed, yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay,
did you get
miss.
this? Okay. Should I move on? So the next question is question number 5. This is 5t by 3 minus t by 2 is equal to 1. A part 5t by 3 minus t by 2 is equal to 1. So you need to find out 3. So it should be 3 times 2 is 6. Ten t by 6 minus 3t by 6, which is equal to 1.
70 over
6.
6.
10t minus 3t is equal to 1. 10 minus 3 is 7t
7,
is equal to 6. So t should be equal to 6 by
6.
7. Okay. B part is solve the equation giving both the answers correct to two decimal places. Okay. So y square plus 3y minus 6 is equal to
Minus
0.
6.
So this is the quadratic equation. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 3, C is equal to minus 8. Because they are saying that give the answer correct to two decimal places. So if the answer is going to be in decimal places, we need to use quadratic formula. So minus B plus minus B square minus 4AC divided by 2A. So minus 3 plus minus 9 plus 24 by 2 minus 3 plus minus 33 divided by 2. So of course the answer is going to be in decimals. So square root of 33 is 5.7. Minus 3 plus minus 5.7 divided by 2, which is equal to minus 3 plus 5.7 divided by 2, which will give you 1.35. If you will solve it with plus and minus 3 minus 5.7 divided by 2, if you solve it with minus 4.35. Got it?
Yes.
Again, we have simultaneous equations. So we can solve the simultaneous equations simultaneously. Y is equal to 6x minus 4, 3x minus 2y is equal to 5. So if you multiply the first equation with 2, we will get 2y is equal to 6 to the 12x minus 4 to the 8. And then we can, if you can rearrange the second equation, we can write minus 2y, which is equal to 5 minus 3x. So we can write minus 3x plus 5. So now we can simply add both the equations because they have opposite sides. So we will get 0 is equal to 9x minus 3.
3.
3 is equal to 9x. 3 by 9 is equal to x, which is equal to 1 by 3. So to find the value of y, we are going to substitute. Y is equal to 6, 1 by 3 minus 4. Y is equal to 2 minus 4. Y is equal to minus 2. Okay. The next question is the numbers x minus 1, x and x plus 1 are three successive positive numbers. Okay. The numbers x minus 1, x and x plus 1 are three successive positive integers. When they are multiplied together, the product of the three numbers is 120 times their sum. So what are they saying? When they are multiplied together, so it means we need to multiply three of them, x minus 1, multiply by x, multiply by x plus 1. So when we multiply them together, the product of the three numbers is 120 times their sum. So how are you going to write this equation? The product of these numbers, the product of the three numbers is 120 times their sum. So it means if we add the numbers,
If we add them and multiply the answer with 120, that would be their product.
Yes. So what is happening? X minus 1, x plus 1 is equal to 120 times their sum. X minus 1 plus x plus x plus 1. So it's going to be okay. This is the okay. So now we are going to solve use this information to form an equation in the terms of x and show that it simplifies to x cubed minus 361x is equal to 0. Okay, so now we are going to solve this equation. So it's going to be x square minus x into x plus 1, which is equal to 120. So what is here? It's x minus 1 plus x plus x plus 1. X minus 1 plus x plus x plus 1. So minus 1 and plus 1 are going to be cancelled. So 1, 2, 3, 3x. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So it will be x square plus into x is going to be x cube plus x square minus x square minus x, which is equal to 360x. So x cube minus x minus 360x is equal to 0. So x cube minus 361x is equal to 0. So we get the simplified form x cube minus 361x is equal to 0. So now factorize this completely. X cube minus 361x. So for factorizing, we can take x common. So we will get x square minus 361. So 361 is square of any number. This is a square of
I
19.
need to check.
So we can write 19 square. So we can write x minus 19, x plus 19. Okay. Find the three integers. So now we need to find the three integers. So how are we going to find the three integers? For that, we should know the value of x.
मिस लेकिन इनके साथ पहले तो जीरो नहीं लगा हुआ था तो हम कैसे
Yes,
assume कर
but
सकते हैं
they're
कि
saying
ये
find the three integers. So how we are going to find the three integers? By solving it, we can find the three integers. Therefore, we need to put it.
Okay.
Okay, the next question. Can I move on?
Yes.
Okay, the next question is the distance between two towns A and B is 100 kilometer. Mr. Jones drove from A to B at an average speed of V kilometer per hour. Write down an expression in terms of V for the time in hours that he took to complete the journey from A to B. So you need to make time the subject of the formula. So what is the distance? Distance between the two towns A and B is 100. So distance is given as 100 kilometer. Mr. Jones drove from A to B at an average speed is given as V kilometer
So
per hour.
100 into V.
Speed is equal to distance by time.
Yes. So time is equal to distance into speed.
Yes. speed is equal to distance by time. So time is equal to 100 divided by V. So this is an expression in terms of V for the time in hours that he took from journey A to B. Okay. On return journey, his average speed was 6 km per hour, greater than his speed from A to B. Write down an expression in terms of V for his speed for the journey from B to A, the time in hours that he took from the journey from B to A. So on return journey, his average speed was 6 km per hour, greater than his speed from A to B. So on the return journey, what was his speed from A to B? His speed was V. But now his average speed is 6 km per hour, greater than his speed. So what will be the speed now?
100 into V plus 6.
What will be the speed? Only speed.
V plus 6.
Sorry?
V plus 6.
V plus 6. Okay. The time in hours that he took for the journey from B to A. Now, what will be the time? Speed is equal to distance by time, 100 by V.
100 divided by V plus 6.
100 divided by V plus 6. Okay. Given also that the return journey took 20 minutes less than the journey from A to B. Form an equation in V that shows and reduces to V square plus 6V minus 1800 is equal to 0. So the return journey took 20 minutes less than the journey time from A to B. So what was the time taken from A to B?
100 into V.
What was the time taken from A to B?
Time was 100 into V.
Where is 100 into V?
हमने लास्ट क्वेश्चन में वो नहीं निकाला था ए पार्ट में. Wasn't it from A to B?
Where is 100 into V? It's 100 divided by V or 100 into V?
Oh yeah, 100 divided by V. Sorry.
Okay. So now we were on question. Given also that the return journey took 20 minutes less than the journey from A to B. So the time from A to B was 100 by V. So now what will be the time? What will be the new time now?
We'll subtract 20 from the expression.
100 by V, 20 minutes less than the time from A to B. Okay, form an equation in V and show that. Okay, so we need to form the equation in V. So how you're going to do this? What was the time is 100 V minus 20? Can you do this? You get the new time now. You have the distance 100. Time is equal to distance by speed. So the new time is 100 by V minus 20. Distance is 100 divided by V. So you have to solve this equation now.
Okay, I'll try. मिस अगर हम 100 V को दूसरी साइड पर लेकर आते हैं
So
तो
it
वो
will
तो दोनों
cancel out, but
कैंसिल
you
नहीं हो
have to
जाएंगे.
solve it only this one, yes.
लेकिन ये किसके इक्वल है, मैं कैसे फाइंड करूंगी?
You just need to reduce this equation, this side of the equation. This is equal to speed. Distance by speed is equal to time. Because they're talking about time. Where is the equation? Yes. Turn journey total time. It will be from the yes. They're talking about time. So it is equal to time. But you just need to solve this one.
Can we equalize the denominator? उसको v कर देंगे.